you're going to start facing the front, and you're going to step your left foot out, bringing you to the diagonal. That's going to be on 1. So there's a definite angle change with your body. So you're going to step on 1, and on 2, you're going to bring your right foot into releve and lift and twist the hip up. So now my belly button is pointing to the side wall. Okay, and make sure your low abs are pulled in, your chest is lifted, and you're twisting the hip up. That's 2. You're gonna drop the hip on and by squeezing your left glute. So let's try that again. You're gonna go 1, 2, drop, and again. 1, 2, drop, and. So a little talk about glute work. When you're doing a twist and you're you're lifting the hip, you're gonna squeeze that same glute. So now the right glute is engaged, and then to drop that hip, you're gonna squeeze the opposite glute. Then from here, you're just gonna do a little switcheroo with the feet. So I'm just changing which foot is in releve through a little switch of the feet. And that's gonna be important because this next step is a little fast. So you're just gonna wanna be able to switch the hip because we have another hip twist. So you set, boom, your hip is dropped. You're gonna press into your right foot, switch, and lift and twist the left side by squeezing the left glute. Then you have a drop and then a lift. So it's a twist, drop, lift. Again, twist, drop, lift. So it's left glute squeeze, right glute squeeze, left glute squeeze for your lift. So there's a lot of butt going on in there, okay? So twist. Belly button is turning to the side wall. On your drop, your hips are coming back to your diagonal, and then on your lift, your hip is just coming straight up. It's not another twist. Okay, let's try that again. 1, lift and twist. 2, drop, and this is all on 3. Boom, 3, drop 4, or drop and lift 4. Okay, so we haven't really put it with the rhythm yet. Let's just try that a couple more times. 1, 2, make sure it's a twist. Drop and switch 3 with a hip twist. Drop and hip lift 4. Okay, so now let's put it with the rhythm. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 6, 7. Couple more times. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Last one. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so it's a little fast. That switcheroo with the feet is definitely going to help you. Remember, on 3, you have the foot switch and the hip twist. Don't let the arms get too wild. They can move a little bit, but try to keep them pretty open and not a whole lot of this. All right, moving on. Your hip is lifted. You're just gonna set it down into neutral as you bring the left foot into a flat foot. And you're gonna choose either a big Egyptian shimmy with straight legs, or come into a bent knee position, weight in the heels, and your hips coming up for a hip shimmy, okay? Whatever you can do for a solid 4 counts and make it big and loose. So your hip is lifted on 4, you're gonna bring it in 5, 6, 7, 8. And your arms are just crossing and coming up. So you're crossing in front, elbows pull out as the arms come up. Let's try that again. Your hip is lifted on 4, step it in 5, 6, 7, 8. Moving on, crossing your left over your right, you're gonna do a crossover turn to the front. Whew. So it's a 3/4 turn. Turning to the front. Now, arms can stay up on the turn and come down to a mid-arm on 2, or you're going to bring the arms into a vogue position, left arm in front, right arm behind. That would happen on 1 on your turn, and then press out for the count of 2. So let's try it with the arms here to here first, and then we will add the arm variation. So you're gonna turn on 1, arms down, 2. Again, turn 1, arms down, 2. Now we're gonna add the variation with the vogue arm. 7, 8. Turn 1, 2. So you're just pressing out into a mid-arm. Choose your favorite. We're gonna move on. So no matter where you're at with the arms, I would like you to lift the chest to prepare for an undulation down the front of the body on the count of 2. So you're gonna lift the chest on the count of 2. Make sure your knees are bent, your pelvis is tucked, and you're gonna roll it down the front of the body for a muscular roll for the counts of 3 and 4. So you're gonna go. Your turn is on 1, chest lift 2, roll down for 3 and 4. So, pelvis is going to do a very small release at the end of your muscular roll. Don't tip it all the way down. We're going for a horizontal figure 8 next, and you don't want to do the horizontal figure 8 with a pelvis that's dropped forward. We want to keep it pretty engaged with the low abs here. So let's try that again from the roll down, from the turn into the roll down. So we're gonna go 1, 2, there's your chest lift, roll down for 3, 4. Now a horizontal figure 8 front to back, 6, 7, 8. And you end with your right hip to the back of the room, the right corner. That's your left. Your left hip ends at the left diagonal. So it's front to back, and then shift your weight with a slide, front to back. Your weight should be on the left with your left hip to the back diagonal. Let's try it again. 1, chest lift on 2, roll down for 3 and 4, 5, 6, hold the low abs tight, 7, 8. Now we're going to do something a little tricky and weird. So if you end here, you should be mirroring me. Your hip ends. You're going to pull in from your hip flexor, which is this guy on the side. For your hip lifts, you should be able to feel it right here. You're going to pull in to bring your Maya to face the front. So you're facing the back with your hip pressed to the side. You're going to pull in and drag that Maya over to the front for a right, left. So you're here. You're going to pull in on the right side, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're just going to neutral it out. We're done with that Maya. We're only going right side, left side, neutral. And then we have a chest circle clockwise for 5, 6, and then arm wave out for 7 and 8. So let's just do a little practice with that Maya, with the pull in, with the hip flexor. So we'll go 1, 2, or rather 7, 8. Pull in from the right side for a Maya to come to the front. 2, 3, 4. Back to center again. 1, 6, 7, 8. Pull in from the hip flexor. Bring it to the front. 2. Other side. Pull up and in. 7, 8. My counts are all over the place, but you get the idea. All right, let's try one more time. I'll do the right counts. 5, 6, slide your weight to the left side, 7, 8. Pull in from the right hip flexor for a Maya to the front. 2, 3, 4, back to center, chest circle. 6, arm wave out for 7 and 8. So let's go back to the very beginning. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, big shimmy, 7, 8, here's your turn. 1, 2, chest lifts, roll down, 3, and 4, hip figure 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull in from the right hip flexor, bring it to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, chest circle, 5, 6, arm wave out for 7 and 8. Let's try it one time a little bit faster. 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn 1, chest lift 2, roll down 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, moving on. We're gonna step to the left. And I learned this move as a Suhaila. So I'm gonna call it a Suhaila step. If you know this move and it's called something else, I'd love to hear what you learned it as. But I'm gonna call it the Suhaila. So this is a hip circle, an external hip circle. And the feet are step, touch. So let's break it down even more. You're doing the front half of the circle and then touching. Front half and touch. To the front and touch. And I want you to see that I'm really bringing this to the front. Boom. Okay, so just the feet. It's gonna go. We're going to the left. It's gonna go left, touch, right, touch, left, right, left, touch, other way, right, touch, left, touch, right, left, right, touch. So this is an alternating move, meaning we can just go back and forth, right and left. The first 4 counts are half circles. So we have half circle and touch, half circle, touch. Now when we step, you're gonna go half circle, step again, half circle to the back, step again with the left, half circle to the front, and touch. Let's do the other side. Half circle and touch. Half circle to the front and touch. Step with the right, bring it half circle in the front, step with the left, half circle in the back, step with the right, half circle in the front, touch left. A little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this can actually be done traveling, stepping side to side. So mirror me, if you would like. So you're gonna step out, together, out, together. You're gonna step out, step together, step out, and touch. Out, together, out, together, step out, step together, step out, and touch. And you can do all sorts of arm variations. You can cross in front, which we're going to do, and then you can bring it to the head for a touch. You can do a little twist. There's lots of things that you can do with this. So we're gonna do ours walking to the left, and you're gonna have the cross in front, and we're only going to the left, and we're gonna hold. We just finished our arm wave on 7, 8. Let's do it slow. 1, touch 2, 3, touch 4. Now we're gonna walk it. 5, together 6, 7, together 8. Then we're gonna take a 3-step turn. So the feet are doing the same thing as they were doing in the second half of the Suhaila. We're gonna go step, 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 touch. 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna add it to a turn. 1, 2, you're facing the back. 3, face the front, and then touch. Let's do this a couple times. To the left. 1, to the back. 2, to the front. 3, and touch. Let's go a little faster. 1, 2, 3, touch. 1, 2, 3, touch. And for now, I'm going to the angle, boom, and then again to the angle, boom. So we're gonna go, and you're gonna bring the right hand to the head, and you're gonna do another lift twist, boom. And it's not going to be a lock where we hold it up. It's going to be a pop where we're popping it up, and then it just comes back down to neutral. Boom, release. Yeah, so that happens on 4, happens on the touch. Set that heel down. You're gonna keep the arms here, and you're gonna lift the chest on 5, drop the chest on 6, pelvic lock on 7, release on 8. Okay, chest 5, drop 6, pelvic tuck 7, release 8. And when we release, remember we're not releasing past our dance posture, we're releasing into dance posture. Then we're gonna do a big body wave, and you're gonna bring the arm down as you lift the ribs, and you're gonna come, what are the counts? 1, 2, 3, 4. So think of that as a big spinal movement. We're not doing a deep body wave where we're coming into a back bend or anything like that, but try to make it more pronounced than the upper body undulation. So you're using the spine. Let's go from that turn. 1, 2, 3, hit 4, and chest 5, drop 6, and 7, release 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have another 3-point turn this way for 5, 6, 7, and then you're gonna bring the hand to the head, and again, 8. Just a little twist release. Then we have a Suhaila step to the right to finish out our combo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Travel across the arms and touch. Right into the beginning. Boom, pop, pop. Okay, so that was 8 counts of 8. Let's run over the second half, which ended with our arm wave out. We'll run that a couple times, and we'll do all together. 6, 7, 8. Oh, let's start from the arm wave actually. On 7, 8. Suhaila left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Travel across the arms, in front, boom, and 3-point turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and chest 5, drop 6, pelvis 7, release 8, body wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3-point turn. 5, 6, 7, hip 8, and Suhaila. 2, 3, 4, travel across the arms. 6, 7, 8. One more time. 5, 6, arm wave. 7, 8. Suhaila left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3-point turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Body wave. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3-point turn. 5, 6, 7, 8. And Suhaila right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I want to point out something. So on the Suhaila step, if you are just learning this, you're just working on it, and you are a beginner working on the fundamentals, take this or leave it. But if you do have some previous experience and some body awareness, your hip flexors, I really want you to pull in from your hip flexor here. You're just pulling in, and it's bringing it slightly behind you, and then pull in. Boom, pull in. Boom, pull in. Might be a little hard to see on video, but I hope not. It just gives it a little bit extra, and you're really working through the muscles and the low belly. It just gives it that little bit of juiciness to it. So take that or leave that. Let's go through the whole combo. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Shimmy. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cross turn. 1, 2. Chest lift, roll down. 3, 4. Figure 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. my right. 3, 4, chest circle clockwise. Wave out. Part 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, travel left. 5, 6, 7, 8, 3-point turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, body wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3-point turn. 5, 6, 7, hip. 8, Suhaila right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right into it again. Five, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Hold. 5, 6, 7, 8. Come up. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Walk the knees out. And bend to roll up. And one more time, go down. Widen the feet. Fold in the elbows, let the upper body hang. Sway side to side. And hands down. Heel toe the feet in. And roll it up. Good job.